All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. Still not doing too good, so bear with me. Is my microphone on? Yes, it is. Sorry. All right. So we had 6 games last night. These two I did not really watch much of. I spot checked in. I did have the privilege of seeing game-winning goal here. These 4 games we'll talk about in a little more detail. I'll try and muddle through this as best as I can. So in the second of 2 matches between Topeka and Port Huron escapes with a 4-3 win, and the story here is that Topeka got themselves into trouble with men in the box again. And I know Robbie Nichols wants to play a very physical, aggressive style of play without being cheap. I don't think Topeka's been like delivering cheap shots or anything like that. But nonetheless, the team's not afraid to go into the box, which is fine if your penalty kill unit is extremely proficient. And so far, Topeka is not. So this got them into trouble. They got 2 men in the box late in the third, 2 defensive men, I might add. And Austin Fetterly scores the game-winning goal from behind the slot on the 5-on-3, and that was the difference maker. Now, it was 2-0 Topeka, and Port Huron came back to tie things up, and then they ended up scoring the winning goal, 17:50 of the third period. 42-32 in the shots department. So Cooper, he plays both games on the weekend and gets 2 wins. And the reason why I have some of these names kind of circled off is because we had a lot of new goalies. Now, Brizgalov did play one other game for Topeka last week. But nonetheless, I thought it was interesting that, we had so many new goalies, rookie goalies, either making their debut or in Brizgalov's case, his second start. And I think overall they did pretty well. So anyway, Brizgalov, 38 saves on the night. That's pretty good, but comes up a little bit short. So yeah, that was the big difference maker, is that 5-on-3. Excuse me. All right, the other game that I did not watch, but there was a lot of entertainment that happened, not just with the game, but in between periods as well. It's Monroe escaping with a 5-4 win. Again, another late comeback. Baton Rouge was up 4-3 going through the middle part of the third period, and all of a sudden, in 10 seconds, bam, tables were turned. We had goals. Let's see, where did I write it down? There we go. Goals by Lariakos, and then the game winner by Austin Albrecht. Albrecht, it seems like every goal that he scores is really, really big. So, yeah, so Monroe pulls it out. They improve to 3-1 on the year. Zydeco is now 1-2. And it was Juho Nepinen getting the start for the Zydeco, his first start of the year. Did pretty good, 33-38. Made a couple of good saves I saw in the part that I was watching. I missed this 10-second blast, but yeah. The real telling tale of this game was not what came on the ice. Well, it was on the ice. In between periods, and shout out to the Bruised and Battered podcast crew for posting this. I did put a video from them onto the Fed League Flash page, but yeah, they were the ones that posted it initially. A fake Parker Moskal comes on the ice, and he is tackled and cuffed by the mascot Sammy. And so that's really telling to me that, Monroe made a statement like that, and the crowd enjoyed it. Most of the crowd was very much happy with the portrayal. So that says a lot. We're going to have a lot more news that comes out on Parker down the line, but at this point, again, it's still speculation, and so I don't want to really get into it. But nonetheless, that was one of the two highlights. The second being those 2 goals in 10 minutes. So there we go there. All right, Binghamton and Watertown completing their home and home. It's Binghamton winning again. And again, this was the case for every game that these two teams have played together. Watertown was really in it early and made things very difficult for Binghamton. Binghamton had a tough time playing with them. It was 2-2 at one point. And in the third period, it seems like Watertown, A, ran out of gas, and B, just kind of got undisciplined. A lot of stick infractions that just really got the Wolves in trouble. And that's been the story of their year so far. It's a good team that just needs to become more disciplined. But you know, they for spurts, they play very well defensively. And they gave the Black Bears everything they could handle for 40 minutes. And in the final 20, Binghamton turned it up. Gavin Yates, great weekend that he had, especially after, unfortunately, his mother passed away earlier in the week. He came back out and played both games this weekend and had a fantastic weekend. 2 goals and 2 assists last night. Ivan Bodarenko, 3 assists. And then, excuse me, another one of the new goalies. It's Dominic Tomei, stopping 20 at 22. Especially great saves, especially on a breakaway opportunity by Gutierrez, who did score the goal. But on this particular play, Tomei spread the pads, made an incredible toe save on a breakaway, and really saved the game for Binghamton. They went on from that point and just exploded with offensive output. So Matt Lenz played very well, played better than his numbers indicate, 46 saves. Really stymied the Black Bears. I'd say one bad goal that he gave away, and that was the breakaway goal by Yates. For some reason, the Wolves thought that the play was offside. They gave up on the play, Lenz included. Yates flips the puck into the net, and it's a good goal. The Wolves challenged and lost. So there's the lesson there. Always play to the whistle. If you don't hear a whistle, keep playing. So the Wolves are now 1-4-1. Binghamton 6-0. All right. The Athens Rock Lobsters look like they are going to just dominate the Continental Division this year, at least early. Just an all-around team effort. There really weren't any standout superstars. Everybody chipped in well. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. All right, Twin City, they're getting off to a rough start. The defensive core, again, is still trying to gel and kind of form together. And it's a very young group altogether. So, yeah, it was 2 goals by Athens, a goal by Twin City, 2 more goals by Athens, a goal by Twin City, 2 more goals by almost 3 goals. Right at the horn, the final horn, it looked like Kaysen Gallant had tucked in a puck behind Babic, and it was determined that the final horn had sounded, so the goal did not count. That would have been Gallant's second goal of the night. He had his breakout game so far this year. He just joined the team this weekend. And a goal and an assist. Carter Shinkarik also had that. Gleb Ben Durkin, what a pickup he has been by Athens. Van Durken has been fantastic so far this year. All three of them a goal and assist, and William Lavalier, 22 saves on 24 shots. So you had Gus Ford providing all the offense, as was kind of observed by Athens play-by-play guy Mateen Rad. It seemed like all the offense came from Ford and Zach White. Zach White was beating Athens to plays with his speed, but unfortunately just couldn't convert that into points. Those two really led the way for Twin City, and the rest of the team, they kind of struggled. So Athens comes out with a very good showing. Last two goals by Athens were just a minute 25 apart to seal the deal. It was 4-2. Twin Cities still had kind of a breath of life going in, but in the end, Athens just put it away. So they improved to 4-0. Good crowd on hand for the home opener in Athens. 4754 on hand. They had a very nice tribute in the opening ceremonies for Orca Weisblatt, who unfortunately lost his life just a couple months ago in a car accident. Of course, Weisblatt was part of the Athens team last year. Twin City now 1-3-0. All right, here we go with this game. And this was kind of painful to watch. I'm glad that head coach John Bierchen for Danbury got his first win. But it really, these are two teams that are struggling at this point. And Danbury was able to muster up enough offense to pull out a win. They double up Indiana. But this was kind of rough. Shots 54-53. Defense was non-existent. Both goaltenders, Sebastian Rizar and Anton Borodkin, who was just acquired in trade, third team in 10 days for Borodkin. They both played very well. They just didn't have any help in front of them. And started early for Danbury. Danbury looked very good early as they got goals from Johnny Ruiz. He was able to get a even strength goal at 15 seconds in. And then Jake Raleigh added a tally at 3:54. There was a disputed goal by Indiana scored. It was waved off. Indiana did get goals from, I love this name, Max Mocker Tortorella. And there's Tortorella in the name, so you gotta love that. They also tied it up later on with J.D. Anderson, a goal late when the game was already out of hand by Bohdan Zinchenko. But we had goals by Drew Welsh, Noah Robinson, Alex Lakov, and Josh Tomasi all in a row. 4 unanswered goals that really put the game away for Danbury. But again, we've seen Danbury's defense play better, so I'm not sure what happened. Perhaps shipping Charlie Bedard off to PeeDee, I don't know. But there was very little offense in this game. It was like pond hockey. And nonetheless, Danbury does get their first win. They're now 1-4-0. Indiana looking for their first win, or first point. So Rizar gets the win. And then finally, this was also a wild game. Tons of chances, tons of offensive opportunities. So sorry. We had PeeDee pulling out a 5-3 win. This was all PeeDee early. They got goals by Eli Rivers and Dominik's Marcinkevins in the first period. Marcinkevins is the driving force for the Ice Cats. Marcinkevins' goal was also on the power play. Became 3-0 on a goal by Chance Adrian. Blue Ridge did get back into it. Dan Klinecki scores in the power play. Justin Daly makes it 3-2. Then we had a goal by Houston Wilson. And for some reason, I did not write down the final 2 goals. I think because I was pretty doped up on cold medicine, and I was taking notes and I was putting the wrong stats in the wrong game and stuff like that. So it was a rough night for me. But anyway, yeah, good crowd in Withville, and a pretty wild game. We had a nice fight. It was um, who was it? It was Brandon Reller and who the other guy is. Please forgive me. Nonetheless, good fight. There was good energy in this game. Unlike this game, it just kind of seemed like it was just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. This had a good flow to the game. Matt Sales ends up making his first start of the year, and he gets a win, saving 44 or 47, excuse me. Hunter Verostic playing second game this weekend. It did not go his way. 51 saves, though. You can't blame him. So, yeah, there was a lot of speed in this game. And again, we talked in the preseason about how, I thought PeeDee was going to be one of these teams that is just going to beat you with a ton of offense. Sometimes on the defensive end, they may struggle. They did enough yesterday to shut down the Bobcats down to 3 goals. So, again, Matt Sales played extremely well. Both goaltenders made huge saves. But it was good to see a lot of newer faces, taking the net and playing well. So, especially in a league that it seems like the talent level is really gone up this year. So, that is things. Yeah, so Chance and Wilson, a goal and 2 assists. Konecki, a goal and assist for Blue Ridge. And there we go. There's our wrap up. Again, I apologize for my health here. I'm muddling through. I will have a news and notes video on Wednesday. Now, tomorrow, excuse me, today's game that takes place between Danbury and Indiana, 12:30 start. I'm not going to do a video on the recap. I will post something on Facebook, though, in WordPress. You can check the recap there. Of course, we'll do stars and standings via WordPress tomorrow as well. There you go. There's our night that we had. And thank you again for bearing with me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you for all the new subscribers. There's been a huge influx of subscribers, both to this YouTube page and to the Facebook page. Thank you very much. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you have not already done so. And make sure that you're following me on Facebook as news happens. I do print it regardless of how I'm feeling. It gets printed there. And yeah. So a lot of good things on the Facebook page. Make sure that you are following me there. All right, folks, I am going to go finish my tea and get on with my day. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week ahead, and we will catch you again Wednesday for news and notes.